Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, DC Dark Legion will be the topic. On today's video, we have a brand new code for the Halloween. And after that, we're gonna go in Guru Guides on official Discord server of DC Dark Legion, because I want to show you some really important guides that were created by moderators, other content creators, and community overall. More precisely, we're gonna talk about the updated bleed schedule, also some calculations how many tickets you actually need to fully max out Death Metal Wonder Woman and other things. So keep on watching, leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below, and let we start. So first of all, we go into the settings, of course, service redeem code. The new code is Halloween 25, so make sure to confirm it. Then you go on your mailbox and you claim the reward. So we are getting 5 planetary energy keys, world anvil fragment, $250k, 50k chip, 50k alloy, and 60 source energy gem. So make sure to claim it. In my description below and pinned comment, you will find also the deadline until when you can use the code. So, we are here on official Discord server of DC Dark Legion in Guru Guides. Definitely go join, check it out, it's amazing. So we're gonna check out unofficial bleed calendar. This is pretty interesting. Also, Halloween's Dark Requiem rewards guide. This one is also interesting. And then Quantum posted also something amazing, which is Quantum's bleed strategy guide. So I want to check that as well. Okay, so let's go. I do this once in a while just to promote the Discord server and pretty much other content creators and the community. So let me start with unofficial bleed calendar. Now keep in mind, this is always subject to change. It's really hard to predict. It's really hard to know what the developers will do. But here, guys, you have a pretty nice speculated release order of all servers. So 206 to 340, first Superman, then Joker, then Scarecrow, Deathstroke, Sinestro, Zatanna, Constantine, Nightwing, Supergirl, Superboy, Hawkgirl, Martian Manhunter, and then the rerun started to appear. So Joker rerun, Scarecrow Arena rerun at the same time when Starfire appeared. Then we had Deathstroke rerun, then Hippolyta appeared, then Sinestro rerun, Zatanna rerun, and now we have a question mark. Like, they can release Swamp Thing, they can release Ra's al Ghul or other bleed characters. It's hard to say, but definitely we can expect the Constantine rerun and then Superman rerun again. Keep in mind, in some servers, my server for 100%, I already got the Superman rerun, by the way, during the Superman movie day or whatever it was. Okay, but I'll get another one. Okay, maybe full red star Superman. I believe one red star will be enough. Then we have 341 until 361 servers. Here we have pretty much the same order, right? Everything is the same, but Deathstroke appeared sooner here, for example, on the week 23. Then, yeah, a little bit different schedule of the reruns. So Deathstroke, then Sinestro, Zatanna, Constantine, Superman, Supergirl, Joker, Scarecrow. And here in the bleed banner, you can see we had like Hippolyta, then Superboy again here. Wow, really? So during the week 19 to 22, and then again 31 to 34. Interesting. Then it was a question mark, then Martian Manhunter. Yeah, that's interesting schedule here. Then we have servers 362 to 371. So we had Superman, Joker, Scarecrow, Deathstroke. This part is pretty much the same almost everywhere. But yeah, here is where it starts to change. So Sinestro, Zatanna, Constantine, then we had Superboy, then the rerun started, like Superman, Joker, Scarecrow, Deathstroke, etc. And then the Nightwing appeared, Starfire, Hippolyta, Supergirl, then we have the question mark, and then Martian Manhunter. I mean, clearly you can see upwards here the reruns So this one right here, where you have a bigger field, this is the regular bleed banners, and then this characters here that are in the smaller field, square, whatever you want to call it, those are reruns. I believe that is obvious by now. Then we have 372 until 385 server. We had so there was a Superman, Joker, Scarecrow, Deathstroke, Sinestro, Zatanna, Constantine, Supergirl, then the reruns, Superman, Joker. Meanwhile, Nightwing appeared, then more reruns, then Starfire, reruns, Hippolyta, reruns, Superboy, reruns, and then here we have a question mark and Martian Manhunter. Then we have for the servers 386 plus. So for Superman, Joker, Scarecrow, Deathstroke, Sinestro, Constantine, Zatanna, Supergirl. Then we have the rerun of Superman, Joker, Nightwing appeared. Rerun of Scarecrow, Deathstroke, Starfire appeared. Then rerun of Sinestro, Zatanna, Hippolyta appeared. Rerun of Constantine, Superman. Then Superboy appeared. Then we have a rerun of Supergirl, Joker, question mark, Scarecrow, and then Martian Manhunter. So this is pretty much unofficial bleed schedule for pretty much every server or most of the servers in the game. Okay, we can clearly see there are differences. There are differences, but a lot of similarities at the same time. So yeah, you have to do you and prioritize who you will summon. In my opinion, you're gonna see what also Quantum created here that I definitely want to show you. In my opinion, having the right strategy, especially as a free-to-play, is a key. Do you want to have Justice League Dark Team? Do you want to focus on Superman Family Team? Do you want to focus on Legion of Doom Team? So it really depends on what type of team you want to have. If you want a main like Superman Family Team, Justice League Team, or something like that, definitely in the beginning when you have Superman, you do like heavy investment, you go all in, you try to build him as much as possible, and then you skip certain bleed banners until other Superman Family members and everything else, okay? So that's what you should do. You will see more of that through the Guru Guide of Quantum. He done it really, really well, and I definitely agree with him. And this is the bleed history we currently have, so you can pause it and check it out for yourself. I won't be reading that again. Now this part, oh my god. Now keep in mind, this is Fragments of Truth are locked until clear level 80. Now it's level 65, but it's nothing better. Like it is just slightly better than before, but just like slightly. So Halloween Dark Requiem rewards guide. I already talked about all of this, pretty much the same story like I guide you. And suggestions only, personal needs may vary. High spenders only, yeah, this part right here. So free to play priority, light spender priority. Spend access on AC, DC, or QS. Okay. More useful now that it contains all regular mythic. Okay, so now this right here, 2000 cost is more worth it, but still, I would just prioritize Donna Troy, get all the shards from there. I will also get this part, I always forgot how they called, and then here you have the anvils. Literally, this is what I will prioritize, and then everything else, whatever you need. Me personally, I wouldn't aim for the magic eye here, to be honest, just because we get now much more from Supreme Commander, and I would focus on other things. But again, mainly most people, you will get the Donna Troy, afterburners, and anvils. This is something that I mentioned already. Okay, so floor 80 takes about 700 chainsaws to unlock and leaves you with around 30k tickets and blue 3 that metal Wonder Woman. estimate $450. Now keep in mind, now it's 65 floors, so probably estimated $300, and you need less chainsaw. But again, situation is still catastrophic. Your first 30 shards cost 2k tickets, and then the next 74 cost 3k tickets each. Star cost, look at this. Purple 1 is 48,000 tickets. To reach purple 1 is 48,000 tickets. To reach yellow 1 star, right, is 102k tickets. To reach 1 star red, it's 186k tickets. And to reach full red stars for Death Metal Wonder Woman, 282k tickets. That's absolutely insane. I still cannot believe what they've done here. It's absurd. It's crazy. I just don't know what they're thinking and why they're killing their own game. But okay. Okay. If they want to do it like this. Okay, for the end, I want to show you the Quantum Bleed strategy guide. So why you need to follow Bleed calendar. In order to succeed in DC Dark Legion, you need to plan ahead and conserve resources. Most non-spenders and light spenders can only build 10 to 15 champions in the first 6 months of gameplay, and you need to think about combat cycle, training simulator, ACN, and PvP when building your roster. The idea behind this Bleed strategy guide is to help you pick the most important Bleed limited mythic champions to focus your anvils on. There is no guarantee you'll get these champions to the star level you'd like. Skipping champions is the way to at least give you a chance at success. This guide is made for non-spenders and light spenders who know they can't get all champions unlocked at a usable level and simply want to min-max their account using the resources they have available. While I do recommend you pull certain champions as high as you can, if you feel like that doing so would cause you to overspend your anvils, the fallback is always to stop at either 1 or 3 purple stars and start saving again. You can also get by with pooling champions like Zatanna, Scarecrow, and Superboy to 5 white or 2 blue stars, and stopping as another way to conserve anvils for a big push for champions like Sinestro, Constantine, and Nightwing. So pretty much in the beginning you have 2 paths. Superman path or a Joker path. So Superman path, tons of free-to-play viable Justice League champs to choose early on. Superman family will either take heavy spending or multiple reruns to build. JLD is the best long-term team for free-to-play players. Truly dedicated players can skip all bleeds after Superman and go for the Nightwing. Okay guys, so after Superman, skip everything, go for the Nightwing. You can do that. Also the Joker pad, better pads for light spenders willing to buy anvils, as there are so many important bleeds back to back. Free to play should skip Deathstroke and consider an Arc LOD hybrid. Roster can further be developed with JLD, Justice League Dark, since Scarecrow and Sinestro have synergy with Constantine. Truly dedicated players can skip all bleeds after Superman and go for the Nightwing after Joker probably. Okay, and then here you have the teams, like Justice League team with Superman, right? So you can have the Shazam, Aquaman, plus others that you can switch around, play around, like Wonder Woman, Flash, Cyborg, I tend to forget his name, Green Arrow, and Mera. And then you have here a $ Superman family team. I mean, I have it and I absolutely like the team. So Superman with the legacy piece, Supergirl with legacy piece, Superboy with legacy piece, and Crypto. This team destroys so many content and I love it. And then here for the Joker path, you have Joker, Scarecrow, Poison Ivy, and Two-Face, and then if you will be more focused on just on Legion of Doom characters, then you're gonna have Sinestro, right, with his unique legacy piece, Deathstroke, and Lex Luthor. With Joker, it also works just fine. You can play around, mix Arkham Most Wanted Justice League members, like you can, not Justice League, Legion of Doom members. So really you can play around with all of this. Free to play. This team has viability no matter which path you take early on. That's 100% truth. Still today, I mean, many teams are pretty busted. It really depends how much you build them up. But for the free-to-play players, that's like the easiest way to build up a team. Constantine, full investment there, reach the purple stars and you chillin'. Zatanna, you can go like white, blue stars, and then you have Dr. Fate and Raven. And as well, long-term Justice League Dark. Very long-term goal for Justice League Dark mains is to replace Wonder Woman with Swamp Thing. But depending on how your bleed calendar is structured, this may take multiple reruns to accomplish. Be patient. Yeah, this game is marathon and you need time and patience, that's for sure. And now look at this. Nightwing himself is very free-to-play friendly as a plug and play. But to form this team requires spending or patience. So Nightwing with the legacy piece, a Starfire with legacy piece, then we have Batgirl, Batman, and Robin. Non-spenders can realistically expect to build 2 or 3 bleed limited mythics to purple stars in their first 6 months of gameplay. Therefore, I recommend you pick one team to save for. Reference Tofkey Bleed calendar for information on when these champions will appear on your server Bleed. Yeah, I showed you that. And then here we have some login rewards, the legendaries that will be useful, universal mythics and limited mythics that all players should build due to their impact no matter what team they're used on. Queen Hippolyta excels in PvP and Flash excels in PvE, for example. And then you have like a crazily pay to win Green Lantern. You will notice that some bleed champions like Hawkgirl, Ra's al Ghul, Talia Ghul, and Martian Manhunter are not included here. These champions either provide such a niche use at the moment that they are not worth investing in, or the team they're very designed for is not fully developed. Future Bleed strategy guides will incorporate these champions as they become more usable. I definitely agree with this, and Quantum made here are absolutely fantastic guide. Here you have some more explanations. So pull as many times as you can, so there's those stars on the characters. Buy legacy piece if it's pictured. Require heavy spending is the $sign. Free to play should stop at 5 white and light spend should stop at 2 blue. So all white stars, Superboy is enough for free to play players, for example. For Zatanna as well, Starfire as well. Okay guys, we're gonna end the video here. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Just wanted to share fantastic guru guides on the official Discord server of DC Dark Legion. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, see you next one. Bye, love you.